Hey guys, what the fuck is that? What's up you guys? I hope you guys are having a beautiful day today. I'm so happy to be back. This is like technically my first video back, but not really, because this is like a video where I'm just kind of using as a announcement type video and kind of like just a check-in, because I mean, as the elephant in the room would imply, I've been gone for a while because I was just recently in some bullshit, some controversy, and I ain't saying it ain't nobody's fault but mine. I'm just saying it was never supposed to get there. And so that ended up having me react in a way where it's just best for me to just get off the net. And y'all already know, like I will take a break off YouTube. Like, let's just wake that up, that I will take a break off YouTube because I'm regular depressed. So then like something like that happens and I'm literally getting deepfaked AI videos of me getting shot. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not coming back. So not that I'm not coming back, I am coming back, but like that'll be for another topic later in the video. But I've taken a break. This is like kind of a easy way or an intro way for me to just kind of tell y'all my thoughts about it, because I have been super inactive and I poke fun here and there because, you know, I can't be too quiet, because I feel like when I was last in beef, I was kind of like, I was just appointed into a direction where it was really best to just not say anything and kind of pay it, and I was definitely off the internet. But on top of that, like, oh, the sun's coming out, hi, thank you. Some people get stressed and take walks. Some people get stressed and go shopping. Some people get stressed and roll it up and light up, okay? But for the most part, y'all know I am a gardener. Like, one thing about it is I'm gonna do what I gotta do to protect me and my peace. That's why I'm so excited to be partnered with today's company, Yukon Black. Cause I'm black and I'm proud. All of you gonna shut down, or whatever the lyrics are. I didn't fully grasp the understanding of what they were sending me until I got it in the mail, and I was like, what is this? Like, bro, they sent me two of them. I realized it was a vaporizer. I was like, I don't know. Then I was scrolling through reviews of it on TikTok, and why did I see somebody use it and put Joe Budden inside of it? If you know what I mean, Joe Budden? Budden? You know what I mean. And when I tell y'all, he literally took one hit and went, it literally basically comes put together. You just add it yourself. If you're ethical and you want to use it the correct way, you could put water at the bottom. But if you're real, because it reaches over 440 degrees in 10 seconds, when you put dry products in, you just put your gardening supplies at the bottom, throw the straw inside, and you're good. So I'll give you guys an update on that very, very soon, okay? This specific model that they sent me was the Yukon Black Phaser Max 2 Vaporizer, and I will definitely be using this, and if you are of age, you should get one too, and I'm actually gonna give one away because they ended up giving me two. So if you want one, let me know in the comments, DM me on Instagram, and I will just ship it to you, because girl, why not? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the video, bye! This is the rhythm of the night. Okay, where was I? I'm just gonna, what did I leave? Oh, I've been gone for a while. And obviously, when I get in beefs, like, I don't know, I'm not the same person I used to be. Like, contrary to popular belief, what the girls have been saying, you thought I'm messy now, like, you would think that I was literally the epitome of mess, like, in high school or, like, early TikTok era. I mean, clearly. I mean, now that everything is out in the fucking open. But, the difference is I just don't even be needing all that. Like, I just have way too much going on where it's just like, I just don't need all that. So I took a break and kind of sat with the situation, and I was debating if I should even talk about it, because I mean, clearly last time I brought some shit to the internet and I talked about my feelings, the outcome that ensued was literal chaos. But I think it's different because everybody kind of made a video talking about it. I made reaction videos, like, or explanation videos, but this is really just like how I've been and what I've been doing since that situation, not directly me talking about the situation. So just have to make that disclaimer. I feel like I gotta start doing that now. So what's been some of the things I've been doing during my break in therapy? I've been in therapy. I got a behavioral therapist, and I was just talking. Honestly, I've had this therapist since before all this happened, but I just wasn't using her anymore for a while because, I don't know, I thought I was healed and I thought I was set. Like, I was really only going to therapy for like me and my family's relationship, but now I'm in it again for my personal use, and it's been super, I don't know, like, I have to obviously talk to her about the situation that just passed, right? And then as we were talking, it was just a big realization of everybody gets in beefs. Everybody has people who they fall out with, but when you see it all put on blast, especially when millions of other people get to see it, like, it's definitely it's definitely like a game changer in the terms of you really just have to sit back with your vices and just be like, damn, like, this is not cute. This is really, really ugly. Because like I said in my first video, hearing things about yourself or seeing things that you've done that are bad does not feel good, like, at all. And it's dark now. It's not fun to go back and see yourself, and especially your old self and your new self, and when it seems like they're very similar, and you're obviously, the goal is to never be the same. Like, you never want to be the same bitch you was when you was 18, and especially not when you're 23. So when stuff like this happens and you be like, dang, I'm still making the same decisions even though you thought you was doing good, it's definitely like a wake-up call. And so had those conversations with my therapist, but also it was just like a lot of, I just was not ready to come back to the internet. Like, honestly, even making this video, like, I was kind of dragging my feet all day to even hop in front of this camera. Like, I've been doing little vlogs here and there and hanging out with friends and trying to get content here and there, but I haven't really been bringing myself into my content other than like the last few days because, girl, the anxiety that I have, like, I do not like not being liked. Like, how do I say that right? I don't enjoy people not liking me. So this was like, oh my effing God. Like, literally, I was just like, what is happening? And it just gives me anxiety to like post, and because I just have so much, I wouldn't say fun, but I have a lot of emotions into like just content creating because I've always wanted to be like an entertainer. I've talked about this a million times. But when you gotta literally be perceived and you're not going through anything, like as far as controversy wise, it's like, it's amazing. It's fun, and it does have that aspect where it's a job when you make it a job, but it's still like fun. Like, it's still something that you love to do. But then there's the part where people don't like you and you know you're finna get cooked, and you're just like, I'm supposed to share this enjoyment of my life with you? Like, why would I literally do that? Like that, and that's really what it comes down to. Like, if we really wanna be for real, that's what it comes down to. And when the beef started, like, it was just, oh my God. At first, I really didn't care. Like, I was just like, girl, people are being dramatic. And then they just kept festering and festering and festering. And then it was a bunch of people who I have either been talking to and just like we fell out of touch with no beef jumping in, or people that I fell out with years ago jumping in, or bitches who like I just stopped, like, we're just not friends no more, like, and not even on no beefy shit, just like, you know, we just aren't friends anymore jumping in. So it just kept festering and festering and festering. Obviously it's on so many different people's For You pages now, and it's like, ooh, I was not expecting this. Like, if this was really the case, like, baby, I wouldn't have dropped a video. Like, if I knew this was gonna be the outcome, like, not just the aspect of me getting canceled, but the aspect of just everybody being like this mad and like disregarding the main point of what I was like speaking about in that video, not just with that one topic, but with like the whole video. It's like, baby, it's not this serious. Like, I'll bird feed it to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, we don't gotta take it all at once. We can do sessions. You know, we can clear and pay it. But I mean, shit, it is what it is now. It's made me realize that I have to have a life outside the internet. Like, even though I share my life to the internet, I need to have one where it's not just internet. Like, you already know I really don't go nowhere because I'm hella anxious to go out here and it be hella hot. So I just be living out here because I mean living in my space because it's just like, girl, I pay for this AC to be used every month. I'm gonna use it. Okay, these bills we paid every month, I'm gonna use this apartment. I don't know. And I've gotten very complacent in just being here and only having to leave when I need to, because honestly, like, everything I need be right here. That's what I thought. You see, but then it was like, no, bitch, you need some friends in a life outside this, because clearly internet friends isn't your thing. And I think I've learned that about myself too. It's great to learn about yourself. You know what I mean? It's great to learn, sit down, sit back, reflect, and remove. Okay, you can reflect and remove. Like, because I got to remove some bad habits. But you know, that's with me and my therapist. I'm not coming on here and talking about stuff like that. I've also learned to stop sharing so much on the internet, because one minute people love you for it and they like are understanding you're doing you're saying what you're saying to advocate for yourself, and the next minute it's fake, or the next minute it's something used against me. I'm just like, girl, at this point, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna embarrass myself trying to be like funny and advocate for like trauma and shit like that, and then like laugh about it and make it seem normal or normalize stuff, and then literally have it thrown back in my face. Bitch, I could do without that. Okay, got my own bag. So yeah, it's been a reflective month for sure. trying to just exclude my life outside the internet and my life in the internet a lot. Put some more space in between them. So when shit does go bad in either one of them, I do have a healthy, you know, fallback plan to go to, you know what I mean? Like, just so I can immerse myself in that when one part of my life gets a little too toxic. So that's something that I'm going to be doing a lot more. I can't even say I'm excited for it, because I'm honestly more anxious about it, because that means I'm literally gonna have to be out in the public, and as someone with social anxiety whose brain can't differentiate someone saying hi to me and them literally holding me up at gunpoint, that's a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like it'll be good for me in the long run. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't really have much else to say. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update, because I feel like obviously there's a bunch of people who just aren't gonna mess with me right now, or there's people who are like boycotting me. Like, I don't know, girl, like they boycotting the king now. So let me stop. And that attitude and shit, like I'm trying to be like standoffish so I can be like, oh, I don't care. But like, girl, honestly, like I do. But like I don't, because it's like I do, but I don't at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. We're not gonna get into it. But yeah, you know, some of the people are going to be boycotting me now, and some people obviously have like unsubscribed and unfollowed, but I had to remember, like, there's still people out there who do love me, and regardless of which, this is my passion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, regardless of which, I love making content, but I love making content, and I can't ignore that just because, like, I've lost support. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep doing what you love, because there are people out there who will still love you or still do love you. So not neglecting y'all, I promise. I just needed to get back everything, you know, at least decent up here. Also, I'm going back to college. Like that. Okay, first off, like, I was really debating on even talking about this on the internet, because I didn't know how I was gonna have it perceived, and it was scary, because like, this is something that I have been thinking about for the past few months, and I was like, but like that wouldn't work, because I was gonna be moving to, oh, well, I don't want to say where I was gonna be moving, but I was gonna be moving somewhere, and obviously I don't want to have my lives intersect, because last time I did college, I really did not enjoy it. But then I was thinking about doing a major that would still be similar to, or not even similar, but be exactly the same of what I'm doing now, but like the business side of, you know, content creation and stuff like that. And I was like, I love doing this type of stuff anyway. So, you know, let me give it a try. But I had to think about it. You don't just go back to college. Like, especially after you hated it so much the first time, like that's something that you actually need to sit on and reflect on and be like, am I gonna put my 110% into this? So I was thinking about that, and I was just probably like, I don't know, maybe I could do, like, obviously I would have to do 2 years of online school and then go to university. I don't know what university that would be in. I guess it would have to matter at that point in my life, you feel me? And I was just like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna be in a new city, and what if I don't like study, and I was just making excuses, and I just kind of threw it on the back burner. And then when this situation happened, it literally made me realize I need to have another life outside of my social media life. And then I was like, this might be literally your push into like you wanting to go back to college. I was just thinking about it, and I sat on it for like another like week, once like the beef had started, maybe like 2 weeks, and I just ended up being like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do it. But obviously I'm still gonna do content creation, because girl, I thought something was about to fall down the stairs or fall down the ceiling. I'm obviously gonna be still doing content creation. Like, what? Like, why would I not? But now I'll have, I don't know, like I have some romance in my life. Not romance, but like romance, like some adventure. I have a little bit of, you know, something going on. Like, I have a test to study for and to like be stressed about. Like, that seems so fun to me. Maybe because like I haven't done it yet and it hasn't been happening. But yeah, no, I'm excited for stuff like that. I'm excited to make new friends. I'm excited to do what I actually want to do for college. Because if y'all don't remember, I went to college for computer science, thinking I was gonna be going in where I'm going in for now. Going in for what I'm going in for now. And it obviously wasn't what I was going in for now. So I was crying every night doing homework. I hated it so much. And the first chance I got to leave, I left and I headed to the Galaxy House. But oh my God, the Galaxy House, that lore is really insane. But oh my God, fun fact, why did an ex-member of the Galaxy House DM me? And this person hates me because I unfollowed them like, I don't know, maybe like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was sometime around when I first moved in here. And they got, first I unfollowed them and then they texted me, so I refollowed them. And then I unfollowed them again because it was just like, I felt like I was forced to follow you. It's just not that serious. So I just unfollowed them, but I removed them as a follower both times. Anyways, from that day, that bitch hated me. And then they texted me like, it reminded me of my days with you in the Galaxy house, and you're just an evil bitch and you're an F word. Like, I was just like, oh my God, like, girl. Like, I'm like, girl, like, literally, like, get out my face. Like, you know, you the least of my problems right now. What was I talking about? You see, there I go oversharing. I need to stop that. You can see my brain is still a mess. The ADD is still rampant in this motherfucker. But we are evolving and we have some new things to add it to the list of stuff I'm obsessed with right now. I bought an iPad. The girl said that, you know, the iPad gonna get your life together, and you know what, and I believe them. I thought y'all told me that iPads were useless. Y'all said y'all gonna get an iPad, you're not gonna use it for anything but watching TV, and you absolutely lied, because me and GoodNotes are like this. Me and GoodNotes are so tight, you wouldn't even understand how to spell the word without us. Like, honestly. What else do I use on here? I use GoodNotes. I use the pen a lot. I love my pen, and I have it engraved. And it's just cutesy. Like, I love her so much. I feel like I just really be using GoodNotes. Obviously, I be like editing on here. CapCut is like insane. Like, why were y'all gatekeeping the iPad? I could have swore everybody was like, don't get the iPad. You're just gonna use it for drama. You're just gonna use it to be messy. Like, you're never gonna use it for us to waste of money. Like, just get a phone. Oh my God. I'm just like, girl, like, I don't want to fall into that trap, because one thing about me and capitalism is we're never a good fit, because our cousin ADD, she makes it 10 times worse. All she does is instigate our beef. So like the markers, like, I spent hundreds of dollars on those markers. I did get a bunch of cash back on them, but like, still spent mad money on those markers, and I didn't get the cash back till later, and I don't use them. Like, imagine I didn't get cash back on those. Like, you know what I mean? And even then, I still spent hundreds of dollars on markers, and I do not use them. It's just, I don't know, I make really bad decisions all the time. And so when I was about to buy this, I kept pushing it off. I've been pushing this off for like a year. Like, oh, I'm gonna get an iPad. No, I'm not gonna get an iPad. I need an iPad. I don't really need an iPad. I just want to use it to play Roblox. But my Roblox is banned now. So I'm forced to actually use it for like things it needs to be used for. And I love her so much. Get an iPad. And if you are thinking about getting an iPad, I would, honestly, I don't care if you get a Pro or an Air, because I've never had an Air, so I can't say if it's like, you know, good or better or not, but I hear it's really the same, especially if you're not like an OD editor and like a content creator or anything. An Air will be just fine, girl. Just get you an iPad, and they have a 13-inch option, or if you're in between getting the Pro and you don't know if you're gonna get the 11 or 13-inch, get the 13-inch. Like, get the 13-inch. The girls say it's too big, and it's literally not. Like, this is a tablet. Like, this is what a tablet should be like. I couldn't imagine this being any smaller. I love her so much. And they say that when you're on a plane, it gets tight. I'm like, girl, throw it right here. Vertical. You're gonna be real good. No, but one thing I don't like about the iPad is, okay, last time I ever had an iPad, it wasn't my iPad, it was my stepdad's iPad, and it was like when GTA 5 came out, whatever year that was. The iPad was like this, you feel me? And so the camera would be at the top right here, but on these new iPads, the camera is horizontal right there, like underneath the pen. And I mean, like, I guess you kind of get used to it, but what doesn't make sense to me is, why would you make the interface for the iPad to basically be used as a MacBook in a way? I mean, I know they're doing that because that's why they were so heavy with the Apple keyboard. And then mind you, when I bought this, so the iPad alone was $1,800, about to be damn near $1,900. The pen, $134. I'm like, okay, and I'm looking at the accessories, and I see the Apple keyboard is $340. You lost me. Like, you absolutely lost me. Mind you, I get the iPad, and I see that it's literally kind of supposed to be used like a laptop. Like, you get more features out of it when you turn it to the side, and it's like, you get over it, but why? Like, why do you do that? Like, it's just like, why does Apple, and this is why capitalism always beats me, because now I'm low-key kind of convinced, like, no, do I need the Apple keyboard, or should I just get another one from somewhere else? But I need the Apple one because the Apple one's better, obviously, because why would they make it if it wasn't better? And that's how you lose money. So yeah, I just love this thing so much, because with those problems and with those ideas that I have now, I can actually just write everything down. Don't have to waste a bunch of paper. And now my handwriting is cute when I do it, so I have so much more fun with the good notes, or have more fun with the notes. Like, girl, I just use my regular handwriting, and then it transforms it into other handwriting. And yeah, let me see if I can pull something up for the girls. Like, this is me making like content ideas and stuff, and it's just, I don't want to, actually, wait, hold up. Okay, because you know I can't be giving away the sauce, sir. Can't be giving away the sauce. The sauce, it's free, but no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, I can't really show y'all everything, but this is literally just so cute. Like, I love her so much. I tracked my finances. Why did I have $500 in subscriptions? And then I had like 3 different Adobe subscriptions. Like, she makes you want to get your life together. She makes you want to check your finances. She makes you want to be a Christian. Or if you don't want to be a Christian, anything else. Muslim, Buddhist, I don't know about like Satanism. I'm not sure if she makes you want to do all that, but if she do, just stay away from me. So yeah, I love the iPad so much, and I think I'm really gonna end this here. Like, I don't really have anything else to talk about. This is only 22 minutes. I feel like there has to be something else to talk about. Maybe I'll save those for an actual video. Oh, actually, no, I do have some other things to talk about before we end this. I was about to start bringing up the Diddy case, but I was like, no, let me calm down, because I wanted to really talk about that today, but we're just gonna save that for our next Kiki with Kiki. We're gonna talk about posting and the posting schedule on here. So I told you guys my posting days were Wednesdays and Sundays, and I stuck to that to a while. And like I said on the banner, if you don't get a video on Wednesday, you'll get a video on Sunday. If you don't get a video on Sunday, you'll get it that Wednesday, and it'll just go on like that. You feel me? And I try to always post like 2 times a week, but after the situation, I think it's very obvious that like the engagement is just not going to be the highest, because there's so many people just, like I said, boycotting me and whatnot. And that's not, I don't want to stop my like creativeness or like the passion I have behind editing and whatnot, but I'm also like not going to promise to just be spending so much time, because it takes hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to post those or to edit those. And you know what I mean? It is my job, so I can complain about it. But if I'm going to be putting so much effort into that, I would like it to not feel like a slap in the face when it's just like flopping OD. And obviously it's not going to happen forever. Like, people will get over it, and then people will realize, no, Keys is funny as fuck, I'm going to come back, because it's just how, you know, that's how the internet works. And I ended up coming up to the agreement, or I ended up coming up to the decision that I am gonna still be posting on YouTube, because I almost was gonna be like, I'm not gonna post on YouTube because I just really don't care anymore. But I'm still gonna be posting on YouTube. I didn't want to, you know, throw the towel in like that, because I feel like that makes you just, I don't know, like after a beef and you really quitting, like I just can't, like I just got too much pride for that. But I am gonna dissociate myself just a tad bit. So I'm definitely gonna be posting like once a week, I don't want to say once every other week, because that's low-key kind of insane, because it's only like 2 times a month. But expect a video once a week. But when I do drop a video, it'll be really, really good, because I've had a whole week to make it. And while I'm like not posting as much on here, I'll be posting like 3 times as much on Reels and TikTok and stuff. I have started like this new like series on TikTok where I actually put like I'm sorry, I was holding that cough in for so long. Oh my God, I almost felt like I was dying. Like, I literally started sweating a little bit. Like, that cough took a lot out of me. I'm still doing daily vlogs and stuff, but I edit them like how I edit my YouTube videos. So I don't want to say I'm gonna post every day, because sometimes you'll get a post every day for a week or a few straight, or sometimes you'll get one every other day. But on social media, as far as like not YouTube, I will be posting every other day on those channels. And I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some insight on just like my feelings about everything. And yeah, I'm sorry for like representing the fandom or like the, you know, support or the mob in like such a bad light. Yeah, I just need to kind of dissociate. Like, the king just needs to associate. It's just no shit, especially because at first, like I said, I didn't really care. I think I'm gonna talk about this a little bit, but after this, I'm never gonna talk about this again, because I already know that I cannot be too sensitive on the internet anymore. But there was a person who emailed me 2 things, and they were deepfakes, and I was just like, okay, like, what is this? At first, it was like in a zip file, so I was like, I'm not gonna download that. And I wanted to see if it had any viruses on it, and they were like, I don't even know why I opened it. Like, it was just so much going on the internet, and I just kind of knew it was something that was important. Like, I didn't, and maybe not, I don't know if I would say important. Anyways, I don't know, it was just a lot going on and I wasn't thinking straight. I opened it up and it was 2 pieces of content. One was a deepfake video, or like, I don't know if it's considered deepfake, but it was like an AI video that was me. But it would look like, you could tell it was AI, but like you could tell it was me that was supposed to represent. And it was like fat me getting shot. And I was like, oh. And then it was, I don't even want to speak about the other picture because honestly, I don't want people to perceive it and say like, oh, that's what you get and all that stuff. But it wasn't of me, it was someone else close to me. And it was really sick as fuck. And I was just like, the internet is just so weird. Like I knew I had people mad, but I didn't know I had people that mad. And that's what made me really take like that break that I just took. So I'm gonna be back. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but I'll be back in the next 7 days. And I hope you guys enjoy the video that comes from it. I'm really excited. And oh, the content that I'm coming back with is not like anything y'all will have seen before on my page. Maybe a little bit in terms of the ideas might get reused, but revamped as well. And the editing is gonna be up there because I have a whole week to edit on it, except like, you know, in comparison to 4 days or 3 days. So I hope you guys enjoy what's to come, and I'm happy to keep going and to rebuild the family, and I hope that I can rebuild y'all's trust in me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm kind of like teetering on deleting all my content and like restarting. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a lot going on. I love you guys though, and I freaking appreciate you guys so much if you're here watching. I know you guys miss me so much. The next video, I'm planning on dropping a collab video. I want it to be in the next 7 days, so if this person isn't busy, it might not be a collab video, but if they're back home, then it will be. And yeah, so please stay out for that. I'm so fucking excited, and I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all 100 times. Kisses on both cheeks.